Hi everyone. I know that you probably are feeling that your adult son or daughter hates you. I hear this all the time, and it breaks my heart when moms feel that way because I too felt that way, 100%. And so I understand where you're coming from, but I want you to know that 99% of the time, that is not the case. And so we're going to talk about that today. And so for those of you that are new here to my channel, welcome. My name is Sally Harris, and I started this channel because I walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life was spiraling out of control, mine did the same. And so it does not have to be that way. And this is why I do these videos. And this is why I do coaching, because I love having the honor of helping moms, work through their own situations and to be able to get, restoration with all of that. So let's talk about this because, I understand what you're going through, and I understand the feeling of feeling hated by your own child. I don't know what other word to use. But if they tell you that they hate you, kind of like anyone else, hate is a very strong word, and a lot of times it's thrown around. But when it comes from someone you love as deeply as your child, it just puts on, it's a whole new dynamic, right? It's just a whole different thing. And I want you to think of a few factors here. And the first one is your child, your adult child, is more than likely struggling with something, right? We all know that. Whether it's mental illness, whether it's addiction, whatever it is, they're struggling with this, and they're not able to kind of grasp their own reality of what's going on, and which is what causes humans to act out, right? They're going to react to their circumstances. They're not thinking clearly for whatever reason, and they just kind of go to the nth degree in everything. And so they're struggling. Maybe you know what they're struggling with, maybe you don't. And it's okay if you don't, because you're not all knowing, right? We think just because they're our kids, like we just have a complete pulse on everything that goes on, and we really don't. And so I just want you to consider that they are struggling. And then lastly is just remember that whether it's your kid or your spouse or whoever you're in a relationship with and they act out, their acting out is 100% says more about them than it does you. So we tend to hold on to all the guilt and shame and all the things that go on in our own mind about what we did wrong. And I'm not saying we're perfect parents, because I haven't met one yet, right? Including myself. But that's besides the point. Really, when it comes to something like this and the feeling of feeling hated by your own child, which is just an absolute, stab in the heart, but it always, always, always says more about that person than it does you. But yet we, especially as moms, tend to carry it regardless, even though it's not ours to carry. And so you need to take some of that with a grain of salt and realize that it's coming from a place of hurt versus a place of health, right? And it could be both of you. It could be both of you are coming from a place of hurt for various reasons. And so what do when two people are in a place of hurt and you want to try to restore a relationship and do your part? At least you have to start with yourself. You have to start with yourself. And by doing that, many, many times things fall into place because you change. You change your communication. You change just how you live your life, and you're looking out for yourself because that's all you can control. And so I hope that gives you a little bit of ease in regards to feeling that your child hates you, because that is it's such a strong word, but I use it because I know it's thrown around a lot, and I know a lot of you have told me how much it hurts. So I wanted to just address that. So I hope that helps. I want you to know I do still have my membership. Obviously, we've been running now for about a month. It's going really, really well. I do still have a couple spots open in regards to, joining the membership right now. If it's something that you would be interested in having group coaching with other moms, I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you and see if it's a good fit. You can reach out to the email below, or if we've already talked, then email. If we've never spoken before, then click the discovery call link and set up a time, and we can do that. So I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.